Welcome to the November MegaDev Video Roundup. It's time to individualize and personalize your single player experience, and it starts right now. Well, contrary to popular belief, turns out gamers do like solo experiences in FPS games, and following their popularity in the last game, DICE delivers another round of war stories. And Battlefield 5 got me thinking. We know everything there is to know about World War II, right? We learned it in school, we seen it on the History Channel. But as Battlefield 5 sets out to show, there are plenty of stories we haven't been told about the people who fought and made personal sacrifices in one of the biggest wars in human history. And the game delivers this in a truly breathtaking cinematic adventure. I mean, I loved war stories on Battlefield 1. I love war stories on Battlefield 5. And like I said, it just goes to show that gamers still love single player games. And that's coming from someone who's probably spent 10,000 hours across multiplayer on all of the Battlefield games. Now with the MTU from MegaDev, it's time to really fine tune your skills for multiplayer matches. We've got things like infinite ammo, no reload and infinite grenades, super accuracy and no recoil, God mode and mega health. But for you hardcore gamers, we got things like low ammo and low ammo clip and low grenades, things that will really test your skills as the FPS god that you think you are. Don't forget guys, if you haven't got a PC powerful enough to run Battlefield 5, go back to the last game on the list, PC Building Simulator, and build one. Thief Simulator allows you to live the life of a petty crook without any fear of actually going to jail. And as you start breaking down fences, smashing windows, jumping through them and then robbing the neighbours' toasters, it slowly becomes amazing. The feeling you've always craved. It's not all about stealing people's things though. I mean, Vinny from the Mafia called and said, "We need you to go and break this toilet." Apparently, Vinny tried to sell this family a toilet and they were like, no, we like our toilet. And Vinny's like, no, we won the toilet racket round here, so I had to go and smash it and earn myself some good earned cash. But if you want to earn your money a more or less legit way, I mean you are a thief after all, you could always use the MTU. Add 500 cash, add 5,000 cash, add some XP, add levels, increase your max weight, which trust me, when you're on a heist and spending hours surveying somebody's house to see if they actually work or not, you're really going to want that increased carry weight. And while you're there, add the fast walking speed. Trust me, when you're walking out of somebody's house with a 55-inch TV and you spot a neighbour about to call the police, you're going to want that extra bit of speed to get in your car and get the hell out of there. And if, after you've stolen everything, smashed everything, unlocked all the upgrades, unlocked all the tools, give yourself a challenge with a hardcore code. Set your cash to 0 and start again. Add slow walking speed. That's fun. All in all, the MTU's got you covered in what is a great game. Guys, seriously, have some fun with this one. Playway have done an awesome job on it. The first thing seasoned Football Manager veterans will notice when they boot up this version is the refreshed look. You could almost call this a minor reboot of the franchise, with purples and yellows replacing the dull greens of old. It feels fresh and vibrant, even if it did take me a while to get used to. But the change of the colour is arguably the least important part of the redesign. Instead, that goes to the brand new tactics and training areas, two of the previously hardest to master parts of the game. And the developers have done this for one reason and one reason only, to make it more welcoming to new players. The tactics screen, for example, now lets you choose your playing style from a selection of notable mantras. And once you've selected your chosen style, it'll automatically alter mentality, player roles and more. Which again is great for new players. Are you noticing a theme here? But for you hardy stat fans, the information overload is still there, you just need to dig a little deeper. And just like every other Football Manager since 2011, it's available on the MTU. First cheat you gotta do, prepare for player. Obviously, you can set your transfer budget to 500 million. 1.5 billion, you can set your club balance to $1 billion. You can do skills and experience for select players. You can increase morale, fitness and match sharpness. You can even select the perfect squad. And all this at just the touch of a button. And finally, for the first time, Bundesliga support has officially been integrated and is available on Steam in Germany. Now come on Football Manager fans, it's time to get Accurate and Stanley into the Champions League. If somebody had said to me last year, you can build your dream PC for 15 quid, I would have been like, don't be silly. But then I saw PC Building Simulator. PC Building Simulator starts with my Uncle Tim suddenly leaving me in charge of a small computer repair shop with nothing but $15 in debt. But there's a silver lining. We've got a late virus job. All I have to do is put the PC on the bench, plug my USB stick in, install some antivirus software, run the scan, and then ship it back off. Sweet. I've now got $100. It's that simple. Or so you think. The more computers you clean, fix, upgrade, run virus scans on, the more complicated the jobs get, to the point where you're actually fully building PCs from scratch. You're going onto your in-game computer, ordering all your parts, including your case, your coolers, your CPU, your GPU, and then making sure it runs a specific title game, it's hitting certain benchmarks, and then you've got to send them back to the customer and they'll tell you if you like it or not. You get paid either way, but you want to keep that repeat custom coming back. The MTU from MegaDev gives you options to add plus 500 money, fix all the broken parts that are in your inventory, and even give yourself experience. My personal thing on the MTU is the fast screw option, because unscrewing 7,000 screws in an hour-and-a-half play session becomes really monotonous. Overall though, if you want the hassle of building a PC without getting your fingers chopped off in the CPU fan, PC Building Simulator is a great way to achieve this. It's a fun game with or without the MTU, with it's just a little bit faster. Gold Rush the game is the last game on the list for this November roundup, and it released actually in March 2017, but it still gets a lot of patches and new seasons. Gold Rush is a sandbox gold mining simulator based on the popular TV show, yep that's right you guessed it, Gold Rush, where you, the player, can build your own gold mining empire. Now if you're looking for an easy to play, simple simulator with a quick route to making your fortune, then Gold Rush is not the game for you. Gold Rush is for players who want to spend hours and hours building an empire. You'll need to sink many hours into the game to complete it, but it's extremely rewarding when you get access to your first machines. You start with nothing more than a pan and a simple wash plant. You need to work your way up using the biggest machines. Now Gold Rush hasn't got the best graphics, but they still hold up to a lot of the simulators we see releasing today. But in my opinion, the amazing and rewarding system to actually play in the simulator is what keeps me playing. Now the MTU offers 10 unique balancing codes, things like adding money, adding gold, adding magnetite, always full fuel on your vehicle and always full fuel on your pumps. They're a great way to kickstart you into the simulator world, and definitely fun things to use when you're starting a new save. Get that jump start on the competition. I would highly recommend this game to anyone who enjoys putting in hours into developing and building, or for fans of the show. It's a fun and immersive way into building a gold empire. And that ends November's video roundup. Don't forget guys, like if you liked this video and dislike if you didn't. Subscribe for more and hit that bell for instant notifications. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.